Welcome back to the paddock here at the Rolex Monterey Motorsport reunion. How about this? Talk about car design royalty. I've got the man himself here, Gordon Murray, alongside me. Gordon, thanks for taking the time to have a chat to us. We could talk for hours, but sadly we haven't got hours. So I'm going to cut to the chase. Talk to me about the 2023 car that you've designed and you're delivering this week.
Well, this is our T50 supercar. This is actually our halo car, the first car we've done. It was done to celebrate 50 years of car design, hence T50. And this car, this actual car, is the first customer car delivered, and it's come here to the States. So it's a real pleasure to bring it over and show it to everybody.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And has the customer seen it yet, or has the reveal been done?
The customer has seen it, and I think the customer will be driving it around the circuit a little later.
Ah, absolutely fantastic. Do you know what time that'll be? We'll kind of make it an appointment to you, and if not, we'll find out.
I think it's around midday.
Okay, super stuff. So talk to me about some of what went into the design of this car, because obviously car design is something that you are, renowned for. But what was this all about?
Well, the philosophy and the ethos behind this motor car is exactly the same as my McLaren F1, which is now, of course, 30 years old, or a little more now. And when we wanted to celebrate 50 years of car design, I looked around, and I honestly don't think anybody's done another focused, well-engineered car like the 50, just focused on the driver and not horsepower and lap times and things. So we thought, well, if nobody's done one, let's celebrate by doing a modern version of the F1. So really, the T50 is just my F1 30 years on.
Oh, super stuff, super stuff. So give me some of the facts and figures and the stats on this one. If we're talking horsepower, if we're talking RPM, and we're talking top-end speed, it's what the fans love to hear.
Okay, so it breaks a lot of records, this car. As I say, we're not chasing ultimate horsepower figures. It's all about the driving experience. It's under 1,000 kilos, so it's about 400 kilos lighter than the average supercar, which of course makes it, from a vehicle dynamics point of view, pretty special. It's got a central driving position and 3 seats. It's got a V12, a brand new V12 Cosworth engine that we specified from a clean sheet of paper, and that breaks just about every road car record. It revs to 12,400 revs. It's the fastest revving engine on the planet. We've seen up to 50,000 revs a second on transients, and it's also the lightest V12 ever made for a road car and the lowest center of gravity. So the specific horsepower, that is the horsepower per litre, breaks all the world records for a road car.
That's absolutely phenomenal. We are going to make sure that our cars are following this car around the track a little bit later on, about midday. Just a little question I'm thinking of here, Gordon. I mean, do you remember the first time that you took pen to paper and sketched out a race car or a car? How old were you? What was that like?
I can remember being a petrol head from 6 years old in South Africa, watching my father, who's a motor mechanic, build racing cars on weekends. I can remember back to not wanting to do anything else from 6 years old.
Fantastic. So you went through the whole of school just saying, yep, and design cars. Your teachers are saying, all right, Gordon, okay, whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Listen, super stuff, Gordon. Thank you for talking to us. Just one last little nod as well. We were chatting to Dario Franchitti yesterday, and he was going out, I believe, in one of your cars, which is sitting just over there as well.
Yeah, the little Brabham BT. That's particularly nostalgic for me, because that was my first Grand Prix win for that car way back when I was about 25 years old.